What's up, guys? Greggy B here, coming at you from Shaanxi Town, Zhongshan, Guangdong. Right now I'm just headed out to the gym before I start my daily classes on Palfish. I just wanted to give you guys a head up about our video that's coming out in just a few hours. Today we're going to be talking about approaching the Chinese classroom. Now I know what you're saying. Hey Greg, I've been a teacher for years. Well, that might be so, but you've never taught Chinese children. So today in our video, I will be approaching that topic of how we can approach the Chinese classroom, what to do, what not to do. Stay tuned, it's going to be a good one, informative and fun. Let's go.
Hey guys, Greggy B here. I am back at you with a new topic of the week, how to approach the Chinese classroom. Now, are you new to Palfish? Have you ever visited China? Or is this just your first time teaching Chinese children online? If you are one of the above, I'm sure that you have many questions about the Chinese culture. Now, what is correct in the classroom and what is not correct in the classroom certainly comes with experience. But don't worry, I'm here to shed a little bit of light on this topic. And who am I? What kind of experience do I have? Well, you could call me Greg, Greggy B, or Teacher Greg. It is all okay with me. I have 6 years experience of teaching in China, so I've seen it all. I've seen all ages. I've seen all levels of English. Now, some of the things that I'm about to talk to you about are going to be what we should be self-aware about in the classroom. So let us get started. Here we go. Number 1, vocabulary in the classroom is something that you must really keep an eye on. Some words that we would speak to each other in the West, such as silly or funny, can be found offensive to both the students and the parents because they translate into negative words in the Chinese language. In addition to this, another thing that we need to be careful about is calling the children pet names. It can be known to be controversial when the students are called elephants or little monkeys. It might be funny and cute to us, but to the Chinese, they don't truly understand the meaning behind the humor as well as the meaning of a pet name. So guys, be careful when you are using your vocabulary and using names for your students in the classroom. Number 2. Pointing fingers. Oh no. I have been noticing a lot in my chat groups that a lot of people don't understand the meaning behind pointing fingers. Honestly, in the online classroom, it's a gray area, considering we only have a small window to instruct the students, and all we have is our hands and our AR filters, as well as the markers. But that's all we have to grab the children's attention. So pointing is inevitable. However, what you don't want to do is point at the child and say something with a negative connotation, such as, "Bad job, you're so funny, you're so silly." This ties in with point number 1 above. Be careful with your vocabulary when you are pointing your fingers. Okay, let's move on. Number 3. Being sick in the classroom is inevitable. Everybody is going to get sick at one point or another. Now, something that I want to address is coughing and sneezing in the classroom. What can we do? Well, if you really need to sneeze, 1, try to go off of camera, and number 2, remember to use a tissue. This can also be a learning experience because during our class, as a teacher, you will often see the children cough, sneeze, and pick their nose. If you are to see these things in the classroom, remember, you can always use it as a learning experience. So, hey, cover your mouth when you cough. Use a tissue when you sneeze. And please, if you are to pick your nose, use a tissue and go and wash your hands afterwards, my friend. Remember, you can always learn from everything that you see in the classroom. Number 4. Very quickly, drinking water in the classroom. I know from personal experience, I do it every class, but I am a very loud teacher. When you have back-to-back-to-back-to-back classes, you're gonna get a little parched, my friend. So it's okay to take a little drink, but make it quick. We don't have to sit there and glug, 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 glug all of these drinks we have. And also remember that if you are using a headset, you are going to pick up on those gulping sounds. So please, make it quick, don't slurp, and don't make any strange noises. Just drink your water and then move on. Number 5, education is of the utmost importance in China. The parents almost put the education of the child above their health. So when you are teaching in the classroom, remember to remain calm. The parents choose Palfish for the way that the classes are taught. So when you are teaching, please remember, we are here to have a serious lesson, but at the same time, we need to make it fun and attractive for the students. So when you are teaching, remember, keep it serious. Try not to go too far off topic unless you are with the older children, because then we are working on our conversational skill and allowing them to think outside of the box. Number 6, clothing in the classroom is very important. Now, blue is the official color of the Palfish Kids course class, so always remember to wear a nice shade of blue. It doesn't really matter the shade of blue, as long as it is blue. The Chinese culture also expects the teachers to be covered up. This means no short sleeves, no low-cut tops, and please, gentlemen, button up your dress shirts so we're not exposing all of our chest hair. This means that the children are going to see our teachers looking professional. Now, in the classroom, I know we've all seen this. We will see the children often naked or sitting in their underwear. And also in the background, you can see Grandpa, Daddy walking around in their underwear. This is acceptable in Chinese culture. However, when they are paying for an English service, they expect their teachers to look professional at all times. So guys, girls, dress appropriately for the classroom. Thank you. Number 7, using English outside of the lesson. If you guys have any time at all in our lesson, it is a great time for you to extend the slides by introducing new vocabulary as well as small talk in the classroom. Some of the great ways to do this are with flashcards, word search, or even using the introduction, a self-introduction, which all Chinese students will need to learn. So it's beneficial to you as well as the student to practice self-introductions. Now, when Chinese parents see that their children are learning English outside of the lesson, they are very happy because it tells them that the teacher is teaching them different and new things. So guys, whenever you have a little bit of free time at the end of class, in the middle of the class, hey, I even do it at the start of lessons. Use that time. Introduce new vocabulary. Get those kids talking. It's very important.
Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed that informative video on approaching a Chinese classroom. I just finished my gym session, going to shower up, get ready for my Palfish classes. Guys, have a wonderful day. I'll check you in our next video. Greggy B, peace out.